Hello guys, welcome back in today's crypto technical analysis. Today as usual we do a multiple time frame analysis for BTC and ETH. Starting from a daily time frame, but we do not cover weekly time frame on this episode. The levels are still the same and you can refer to the last video for weekly time frame. On the daily time frame, we had a beautiful pump yesterday, which I want 20 hours before that we might see this pump. We will analyze it further under mid time frame, and the question is whether we're back into the consolidation that we've been consolidating over 20 days, or it will be a continuation towards the target. Number 2 was at 32, next one was 34,000 all the way up to $36,000. We will discuss on this episode. However, before we start, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for the future updates. The daily time frame bullish scenario, as I said, as soon as we claimed since the bear market, $19,200 and $500 were bullish scenario. We had a fake out dump, V-shaped recovery, and we cleared target number 1, a bit of consolidation, and then we saw a further pump in the market. But in the last 20 days plus, we were in a range between $31,000 and $30,000. Daily time frame is heavily under the bull's control. As long as in the first place 28,100 is extremely important level, it depends the time as well. For this moment, as long as daily time frame is above, as I said, 28,100, the daily time frame will be safe. And since $19,200 and $500, we saw massive pump with a nearly we reached to the target number 2, and without getting an exit signal, we saw nearly 65% pump for the spot back holders. Moving on with a 4-hour time frame. Based on a 4-hour time frame, below 27,000, we had a bullish setup based on a 4-hour time frame. Then we started pumping with yesterday's pump, 31,850, and as I said in the previous videos that we were consolidating on the 4-hour time frame. However, as long as I said 31,200 and 300, then 4-hour will start moving out of consolidation. So 4-hour time frame is heavily under the bull's control at the moment, and we had 2 types of scenario based on a 4-hour time frame since the last video. As soon as we got rejection right from here, we had confluence as well, if you remember, kept rejecting right from 0.618, as well as it stuck between golden pocket as well as this level, and we had a value area low as well. It was bouncing in between. 2 scenario we had, losing this level were nearly going to take us all the way up to $29,000. However, breaking this level, and that will give us 32 followed by 34 and $36,000. So at the moment, as I said, 4-hour time frame is heavily under the bull's control. As I made this update, this is not my style. I made an update via Twitter and I warned, as long as we stay above, literally before yesterday's pump, 20 hour before, I was looking at the March and April price action, and based on my system, that smart money system that I'm following, if you're following me for some time, that you know, above $30,000, exactly the same pattern as you can see in April and in March. As long as without losing $30,000, we are bullish. So this is an update, swing update. Daily close, as I said, was important, $31,350, $40, and we closed above that. We're going to discuss in a minute. And then the setup came exact right from the bottom, as you can see, above $30,000, and we saw decent pump in the market. So this was the price action. As I said, as long as we stayed above this level, and then we will see a pump, further pump in the market. So from there, we saw decent 5% pump from BTC and 5% pump from ETH as well, which I updated earlier on. However, since the trend change based on a 4-hour time frame, without getting an exit signal, we saw 18+% pump in the market. Moving on with an ETH analysis, we had a long setup opened at around above 1670 level, and we saw decent pump with a bit of consolidation without getting an exit signal. As I said, losing this level, it will bring us all the way in the first place 1800 and then up to $1760. However, we had another scenario that, as you can see, 0.618 point of control, it held, and then the value area low held perfectly, and then we started pumping. However, for the swing setup, there was no exit signal without losing this level. Also, in the last video I said closing above value area high, that will give us 2,000 and 2,100 all the way up to $2,200 are going to be the next target levels. So far, without getting an exit signal, we saw nearly 15%. However, as soon as we broke on the lower time frame, you may see it, to the dollar, we tested value area high, and we saw another 5% pump in the market. So daily time frame as well as the 4-hour time frames are heavily under the bull's control. Without losing 1920, 1900, it's going to be early for us to talk about the trend change based on a 4-hour as well as the 2-hour time frame. So 4-hour time frame as well as the lower time frames are heavily under the bull's control for Ethereum. If you want to learn all this technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8. A one-on-one masterclass is available where you're going to learn how to become a profitable and professional trader in the market. And it only takes you 10 hours to master this all. And during the course, you will learn day trading, scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. Moving on with the scalping analysis, as you can see, perfectly rejecting right from the resistance to the dollar and breaking above and claim it as a support that will take highly likely this high, as you can see, and that will be the target level is going to be around $31,670. Breaking this support, highly likely we're going to sweep these lows, and then the target price is going to be around $30,400-ish, and you can aim 3-hour trade within this setup. This setup I shared with you all. Breakout, retest, and we reached to the exact target, slightly pull back, and we started pumping further up. So as you can see, this is another scalping, and that was over 3-hour trade. So this is the levels: resistance, support, breakout, retest it, and then all the way to the target and above. So you can see as soon as you got a breakout, and you will see, and you will put your stop loss slightly below the breakout candle plus, where I shared with you value area highs as well, and point of control if that's closed, so you can use those levels to protect your stop losses. Moving on with a BTC 4-hour analysis. If you want to learn this type of daily scalps as well as the swing setups, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8 for one-on-one masterclass. BTC under 4-hour as well as the 2-hour time frames, as long as we're going to be above 30,800 and 750, we have a chance to go all the way up to, in the first place, as I said, 32, and followed by $34,000. The next target is going to be $36,000. However, bear in your mind, 32,635 is extremely important level. So this is another level that you have to keep in your mind. Breaking this level, that will give us 36,000 plus target levels. However, rejection from here, like an SFP, the way we did it with this candle, that was a previous daily, as I showed you, that goes back to 2022 May price action. So breaking this, it will open a new target prices. Rejection from here, we will see a further correction in the market. As long as we do not lose 30,750, 800, 2-hour as well as the 4-hour time frames are heavily under the bull's control. We came to an end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.